Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches and my kitchen counter. So here is today's sketch. Has lots of vertical elements, 2 photos, some circular stuff. It is by Sarah Davies. I am going to be using 2 photos, but I am going to use 2 4x6 photos. This is when we first got my Elantra. It's in our old garage, chilling out next to Alex's old hoopty, which he no longer has. So I want to get these photos scrapbooked. Now, you might not be able to tell from the photos, but the car is orange. It's not red, it's orange. So I pulled out a bunch of orange things. And then I have this wood veneer from some Chamel collection that says, if your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. And that is because this is my pre-Corvette. I want a Corvette, guys. I'm going to get it. Like, I don't know. You could say I'm having a midlife crisis. You can say a lot of things, but I'm going to get one. So I brought in a bunch of orange things. This is not what I thought I grabbed, but there's orange flowers in there. We'll see if I use this or if I go grab the orange ones. Anyway, I'm at the kitchen counter. Let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I'm starting out with that orange paper, and I'm taking some Chroma Glaze from Brutus Monroe, and I'm just kind of spreading it onto the paper with a silicone brush. Now, Chroma Glaze is a mixed media medium that stays shiny when it dries, so that is going to take a second to dry. I am going to work over top of it a little bit while it's still dry, or while it's still drying, I should say. Now, I cut off these stripes of paper from a Jelly Bean Soup pattern paper, and it had the orange yellow, and the yellow, and it kind of looked like candy corn, so I had to get rid of the yellow part. I am going to distress it up a little bit, and now you can see that the Chroma Glaze is still wet looking, even though it's dry. I ran my hands over it so you could kind of see. So now I am taking this tiny circle stencil and I'm putting some tangerine glitter glaze through it. I love mixing mixed media, different kind of glazes and such things like that. Just makes me happy. I am going to do all the orange things on this layout because of my car being orange. Now that the glitter glaze is on there, I am also going to kind of set that aside and work on some other pieces, but then I'm going to end up putting it right over top the glitter glaze anyway. Don't be scared to work over top of your wet mixed media, guys. Just do it. Just try it out. So now that that is down on there, I'm going to cut down these felt doilies, and I was going to put those on first, but then I decided I needed to add some extra layers. So I have 2 different colors of orange polka dotted paper here, and then I have this orange watercolor paper, and I'm going to overlap them like so. So here is this diagonal striped paper. This is from an Echo Park 8x8 paper pad that I have had for ages, and I think I have one more sheet left after this, and then I will finally have used that paper pad up. So I used that to go ahead and map the 2 photos together, and then I figured out where they were going to be situated on top of the layout here, and then I'm going to put in some fun foam so that the pieces don't kind of fall down. So I'm going to go ahead and get those felt doily pieces in there. Now, I thought I was going to need a larger doily over here on the left-hand side, but I ended up just using that other piece of the one that I cut out. I figured if I put another larger doily there, the layout was going to scream doily at you instead of car, so I didn't want that to happen. Went ahead and put that wood veneer piece down at the bottom here. And now the decorating begins. So this is where, this is where the fun happens, guys. This is where you just get to play around and pull out your pieces and see what you like and see what you don't like and build clustery bits and little extra details. This is the fun part. So I have this chipboard book plate that I went ahead and backed with another piece of paper and place that down so that it is an horizontal element on this layout, since everything is very vertical. That is a pre-made title from Spectrum Sherbet. And then I have these Prima flowers that are mostly orange with a little bit of yellow. And then as you can see, I pulled out the hot glue gun so that it could warm up and I could get the things glued down. I'm also going to sprinkle some orange chroma mist around just to add yet another layer of mixed media going on there. And then I'm going to add a couple other things as well. So I had actually pulled out my LE Studio 4x6 cards and, you know, everything that comes in that monthly kit. Speaking of which, I gotta change that address. And then I never even pulled them out or used them on this layout. I ended up using other things. So I've got the flowers down. I'm also gonna put these wood veneer kind of chevron arrows down. And I had 2 larger ones and a whole bunch of smaller ones. And I decided to go ahead and use up the larger ones by putting them in the center. And yes, I hot glued those suckers on there as well. And then I'm hot gluing some acrylic dots in the color orange as well, just to go ahead and get just another extra little bit of fun on there, another bit of texture, and another bit of dimension. So that is going to do it for this layout, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Today the moving truck arrived, so I'm closer to getting the scrapbook room set up. So thanks for your patience as I work through that, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.